I don't think you were there for Nightfire. I don't think you were there for goldeneye. You feel me? I don't think you were there with this James Bond shit. You feel me? It's really some dedication behind this for me personally. No, I'm playing, but like I really did I did mess with Nightfire. I had it for GameCube. I had GoldenEye for N64. I think GoldenEye for N64 is the first game that I ever had. Legitimately, like that and uh what was it, Rainbow Six? It was that Rainbow Six, like WWF wrestling or something like that. It was a crazy time for me because like those are my first real gaming experiences. Was playing GoldenEye with my friends, with my cousins. We'd come over and I'd be too scared to play the game by myself. Anytime they left, like I would always just be like, all right, I'm not even touching single player mode. Like it's just gonna be, you know, the 4 player split screen. What 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 GoldenEye did with the 4 player split screen at that time, obviously I'm super young, so like I'm not really knowing, but like what they were doing with that, it really, revolutionized the industry as far as like shooters go, first person shooters with the 4 players, being able for all of us to see each other's screens or see, just different split screen, like that whole thing, you know, was such a monumental point for gaming at that time, and it's like it's crazy that it's coming from James Bond, like a movie based video game. So I feel like because of how impactful that game was at that time, going forward, like I said, I really like Nightfire, and there's like what was the other one? Everything or Nothing. There's just different games over the course of time in the James Bond franchise that people have liked, but then there's been a lot of ones where they're like, eh. You feel me? So I feel like they got a lot to prove with this. It's IO Interactive. We all know the Hitman series. People love the Hitman games. It just felt like a no-brainer as far as taking that and then taking what it seems like to be a lot of their Uncharted like inspirations that they're bringing to this. So you get a little mix of Nathan Drake. You get a little mix of Agent 47. So you take that, you add in James Bond, you add in the IP, you add in the history of the franchise, mix it with, the fan bases that are all coming together from one another of these separate inspirations, and you hopefully get a really good James Bond game is what I'm hoping for. You know, uh, we will see. My biggest thing that I'm personally looking forward to is gadgets. I'm really into playing games and being stealthy, outsmarting, maneuvering my way around to succeed and taking these people out. I just feel like it just tickles something in my brain, like tactically, tactically being able to succeed doing this stuff. So I just want to see all the gadgets. I know they talked about it, dibble dabbled, but I feel like it was more spectacle, more big bang boom, big crash going on in the other, showings of the game. And then they had that like random driving sequence that was like a stroll through the park for like 10 minutes, and it was like, what's going on? Like, what am I looking at? What is this gameplay? Like, is this supposed to be making me want to play the game? I'm not sure. So there's that, and then yeah, hopefully what they're showing now is like just a lot of the nitty gritty. A lot of the nitty gritty is what I'm trying to see. So without further ado, let's get to
Rob Minkley, Crux Magazine.
Bluffing is an art that will serve you well, whether getting caught red-handed
Over here. Looks like a trust fall gone wrong.
or to simply pass through a room under enemies' noses.
Oi, you
interesting. So his bluff just went from, I'm thinking what I'm seeing right there, it just went from like 1 to 0. So you get like a certain amount of bluffs, certain amount of lures. That's interesting. I'm gonna need to see more of that mechanic to like really understand what's going on.
Each tool is designed to go
Okay, we got the AirPods, we got the camera. Looks like some type of phone or whatever. Looks like some type of mini binocular on the right. Obviously, you got the watch right there. Okay.
Your Q-Watch should be able to activate these to divert attention, deactivate cameras, or get rid of unsuspicious enemies in creative ways. The dot phone can quietly move enemies out of the way. The smoke
Man, this is everything I wanted. This is everything I wanted out of this trailer, dog. It's so much that I'm not even processing all of it. Like I really just wanted to see the gadgets, and they're like, we got you, we got you.
MI6 grants you a license to kill, allowing for even more possibilities to get rid of hostiles. In these situations, any weapon could be used as long as you manage to obtain it.
Whoa. Did he just kick it out of his hand and then
In these situations, any weapon could be used as long as you manage to obtain it.
hopped
Switch
over
between
the thing
different
and kicked it
playstyles
out of
to
his
catch your
hand?
attackers off
Oh.
guard. And don't
then
forget
caught
to
it?
return what you borrowed once out of ammo. See you on May 27 to join the program and discover Bond's adventures in 007 First Flight.
Alright, so man, there's just certain things in this trip. Listen, for me personally, the biggest thing that a game can do for me is creativity. You know, I think that's just my number one thing. Obviously, creativity and stealth hand in hand. That's just praise is singing the gospel right there. Like, if a game allows you the creativity to be like, hey, I mean, obviously you can go in guns blazing, you can go in tactically, you can go in however you want, but like, it just seems like there's so many mechanics as far as like hacking into things and blinding people, disorienting them, charging in, staying back, throwing projectiles. Like, there's so many different variations of stuff that they have going on here that it just makes it feels like they give you so much freedom to be able to just go about getting through these areas in the ways that you want to. And I feel like that's the biggest thing that a game can do for me, because that when I'm in there, I'm like, man, I'm gonna put all the time in to study the skill trees and figure out everything, because I want to be able to do this, do that, jump down from there, throw this over there, hop over there, slide under this, and like, I want to be able to look at it, just look at the zone, the area that I need to get through, how many enemies I need to take out, whatever the case may be. Start counting up how much of this do I have, how much of that do I have, what's the cooldown on that. Like, once I start getting into that in the game, oh my god, the loop for me, I'll 20, 30, 40 hours straight of just, man, that's some of my favorite part of gaming right there. And if they can hit on that and execute on that, hold on, bro, this might be the game of the summer. What's this coming out? May, end of May. We got Soros coming out, I think next week, right? Soros might be literally next week. So hopefully I can finish Soros before this comes out. And then, man, okay, James Bond.